City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city I met all my best friends. And I wanna thank every break, I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoned, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm David, and I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion and it's mine.
Hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block like if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah, yeah. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
Yeah. What it do, Beast do? What it do? Okay, I was just testing out monitoring with my swanky headphones, which I absolutely love. We'll talk about these real quick, and then we'll dive into a couple other few things. If you're brand new around here, I am Doc Rock, your content creation coach, and today we're just going to talk about all kind of myriad things. I could take these off my head now since we don't have any guests. Dude, these things are amazing. These are my Shure Ionic 50s. Not sponsored, but yes, I did get them from Shure. They are amazing. Just for like kicking around and listening and doing all the things, they are amazing. Couple quick announcements. If you haven't done so already, you're brand new around here, make sure you press the like button on the way in, on the way out, whatever. Just press it. Thank you guys for coming to check it out. Again, I am Doc Rock, your content creation coach, and we talk about all myriad things content creating. Like, yeah, it's the thing. And there's some big things about to happen for content creators in the next couple of weeks. So we want to talk about some of that stuff. There's going to be anybody who's in the partner program. This is an important announcement. Coming up November 1st, which will be faster than you think. if you don't have your two-factor authentication turned on to your YouTube channel, you will get locked out of your channel. So I'm a security guy. I've been two-factor authentication since it was one factor. All you people out here slipping with weak passwords and all of that, you got to go in. And the reason why they're doing this, point blank, is too many people get their accounts hacked because of their lazy ass, super simple passwords, even though Joel and I have told you hundreds of times, make good passwords. And when you lose your loot or you lose your ad rev, people get pissed and be trying to get at YouTube, but like, can I get my money back? And YouTube's like, nah, you the one that left the door open, silly. So if you haven't done so already, just do yourself a favor and lock that sucker down. I strongly suggest application like 1Password. That's what I do. It's one of my favorites. There's also LastPass, which I believe Miss Diana and David like. Can't stand LastPass, but it works. It does actually work. There's KeePass. There's a few out there. 1Password is the best to me because it's Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, cloud, mad universal, easy as pie to use, and it was designed by people that know how to design stuff. Boom. I should have actually clicked the site before I open this here thing up. Let's get rid of Miss Diana. Boy, out of there, sis. Anyway, so this is 1Password. Most of you guys can get in on the personal and family. You're talking $3 a month to lock your joint tight. I actually use the family plan because I don't allow my kin folks to be running around here with weak passwords. So I got everybody on the family plan and I just pay for it. And you can put like 5 people on that joint. It's like good. The other thing it's good for is like I have password access to all of Emma's gaming and all of that so that, you know, I can monitor because her mom not really going to be like that. She doesn't know how. Or she tells herself she doesn't know how. It's simple. But anyway, I can, you know, watch out for my niece and do all of the myriad things, keep my old people bank accounts and stuff squared away. So, yeah, this is really good. If you're running a business, if you got a little team thing, it's like $8 a month. But trust me, 1Password is life. So, anyway, I just want to make sure that everybody's up on that because you will get locked out of your account if you don't get there. Let me say what's up to some folks this morning real quick. Mr. David Hunt sliding in first, beating folks here. It is morning here, Jim. Good to see you here, boss. Man, we might get a little bit of rain popping up, but Moondown this morning was dope. I tried to show Diana, but the camera wouldn't show it. What's up, Mr. Paul Duncan? Kevin Coxey's in the building. Luis is in the house. Let's see. Let's check it out. What's up, Kills? Good to see you here. Bruh, I had my 2 cups already. I am squared away. What's up, Mrs. D? Good to see you here. I hope you didn't hear me say about deleting your face. What it do, Beef Stew? Good to see you, my lady girl. Mr. Buck Nasty, I'm glad you made it today, sir. I'm gonna open that thing that I messaged you about. It's Kali's fault that I was late. She just published a dope video about your morning yoga for beginners. You just gotta put your hand over here and the hand on the belly and breathe in. And I was sitting up in here doing this. I forgot what time it was. I love this. Nan Light saved my life. I think we're gonna have to work on getting them on the t-shirt game. Nan Light saved my light. Boom. Yes, Paul, thank you so much. Put that Q in the front so that I can find you and see what you're speaking on. Mr. LSL Wade, good job on your morning workout, sir. That was very cool. Miss Felicia, how are you doing? Are you recovered from your moderator duties? Carly said that's just what I do. No, it's really, really good. That's dope. And I like what you did with the clock on the thumbnail so to give people an idea how long it's going to take, even though they probably should easily figure it out. You know, people ain't swift like that. Oh, Mr. Rob, thank you so much for dropping that in, good fellow. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Boom. I feel like even though I feel like I'm doing content creation as a business, somehow I feel it's like it's a hobby. How do you make that shift from business to hobby? Simple. Treat it like a business. That's it. Treat it like a business. Here's why. You bring up something that's mad valid. When you are having fun, because of our upbringing, it can seem like you're playing out in these streets or goofing off. But if you're doing all the business-oriented things, for instance, setting up that bank account, getting that, LLC or sole proprietorship or S corp, like you do you. That's you and your accountant's thing. Getting all of that stuff set up straight. I can't stand business cards. I hate them, whatever. But maybe even print some business cards if for nothing more than for yourself. Schedule things on your calendar like you were scheduling them for work. Right? If you're in pharmaceutical sales, not the urban pharmaceutical sales, but real pharmaceutical sales, you wake up in the morning, you'll have a calendar. When you have your calendar popping, you will know what you have to do for the day. And what happens if you do that to your channel, like today, I'm blocking out Sunday for just ideation. I'm going to take some time after church and I'm going to sit down for like 15 minutes. Start with 15 just to get your game up. 15 minutes, I'm going to have an ideation session where I just sit down and write down topic ideas. If you don't want to write topic ideas, ask that Jarvis. Jarvis will help you. Jarvis will write these ideas down. Boom. Take another thing and be like, okay, on Wednesdays and Fridays at these minute time, I'm going to check comments and answer comments. If you don't have no comments because your channel is brand new, go spy on the comments on the Licio channel and then find some ideas there. Go spy on the comments on my channel. Go spy on the comments on Miss D's channel and find some ideas there. Like I personally, David, me, you, I personally have given you like 5 dope ass business ideas. Do any one of them. 5. I can tell you what they are because I might not write this mess down, but I remember. You know what I'm saying? Take any one of them and get it popping. Then it won't feel that way. The minute you go and open your email every single day and there's another notification about a little stream of income came in, oh, now you know. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm not going to put his business in the street, but I look at my brother Bradley. I know for a fact, every day he wake up, he get an email, somebody done purchased something from the Gumroad store. Same with Miss Lady Girl Cat, right? I know Miss Diana, she got a freaking mint in her backyard, right? Like when you wake up and you get another email from, Stripe or PayPal or Apple or whomever, and it says that somebody done bought something from you, even if it's only $5, you're actively making income. Oh, hobbies don't make money. Hobbies spend money. So the minute you set yourself up to be in a position to get even trickle coins sliding in your box on a daily basis, you know you in business. Maybe in the beginning it's only on a weekly basis, but it's still sliding in your inbox. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you can do to get yourself in the mode, real simple, like, is do what Alicio did last week. And we're proud of him, actually. He just went in the closet, started selling all kind of things. Selling stuff starts money coming in, and every time you can break the flow of money going out to money coming in, the minute it starts coming in, you start putting yourself in positions for more to come in. It's like when we used to when we used to get gasoline from one vehicle to the next. You got to get this, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I hope that helps, fam. I think that's fantastic question. Left, right, or indifferent, fantastic question. Mr. Parker, you handsome son of a gun. Good to see you here today. Boom, 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 boom. Man, Kills, I feel like you got to come on and do another catch-up session just to see what's popping because you've been cranking lately. It's kind of amazing. What's up, Mr. Dwayne? Good to see you here. Mr. Rich, what it does, what it does. Yes, Key Pass. That's the one I was trying to think of. Shut up, Miss D. I hate LastPass. You know what it is? It's a great program. I don't like programs with what I consider weak sauce design. That thing looked like it was designed by a 5-year-old, and 1Password was designed by people that used to work at Apple. That's all it is. If you're a PC person, you probably would like LastPass better. Matter of fact, it probably was LastPass was made for PC and then ported to Mac, whereas 1Password was made for Mac and then ported to PC. So it's just better design. But they do exactly the same thing. Don't listen to me. Where are this? Just go to accounts.google.com, Miss Keely, and then you can set everything up from there. Let me get you a link. Let me stop out here just barking commands at my sister before she busts me in the head with a hockey stick. Ain't nobody trying to feel that. That shit hurts. All right, let me go like this and hit one of these joints and then do an airdrop. Airdrop. Dun, 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 dun. Bucket the guck. You heard that? Bucket the guck? There you go. The bucket the guck says this right here. This right here is my swag. So let's go like this. Copy this. Let me show you a little trick. Copy. And then take this and then double copy. And then come over to the chatty chat and paste the Rooney. Yes. Ooh. Hey, girl, hey. Did it work? Oh, I see. You just want to be a punk. All right, I'll just come over here and do it this way. Man, there we go. Sorry, gang. It was not wanting to treat me correctly, and that, my friends, was making me mad. Oh, that's why, because it's too long with this one. Oh, I get it. So let's X that and then do one of these. Boing! Haha. What you know about that? There you go. All right, Miss Keely girl. So here's the answer. I just gave you the link ski, and then now you're good to go. I'm not trying to get busted in the head with a hockey stick this kind of early in the morning. That's just trifling. All right. Yes, David is Canadian. All right. Problem I'm having with my ZV-10 pairing to the Sony Bluetooth grip. It works fine on the ZV-1. You know what? All things are possible. What I would do is try to just take the batteries out of the remote, let it marinate for like 15 minutes. Normally with these type of Bluetooth devices, they'll just eat it, and then try again. If not, if you haven't done so already, try factory reset the camera and go from there. If that still doesn't work, then yes, I would take it up with Sony, because Bluetooth is very possible to be like that. What's happening, Mr. Todd? I bet you that's Todd Killian over here. Miss Sylvia. Thank you, Miss Lady Girl. What's up, Mr. Michael? All right. Good to see you here, boss. Boom. And then Dr. Dwayne, you have been sent to timeout. What up, Jimmy? Boom. Yes, right? The regulator. Yes. I don't know why. It's David Chappelle got me calling Tom Buck nasty, but I just like it because he's such a nice guy. It's it's funny. It's like, when somebody be named Tiny, but they're like, 6'8", 400 pounds, and you call them Tiny. So that's what it is. You know what it is, Miss Felicia? 2 cups of Intelligentsia El Diablo coffee. That's what it is. Hey, good to see you here. I like this. Our family plays games. That sounds like a dope chance. We're going to have to come and check out the channel there. Leo, my man, what's happening? You just asked for the PTO for Omni? It's always PTO. Okay, here we go. What is the most efficient way to plug HDMI in the Thunderbolt 3? No docks, no hub, just recommended the pluggy adapter thing. You are correct. That is it, Mr. Rich. Where is my bag of dongiles? Here, let me investigate. I went to the electronics store yesterday. This is an HDMI to HDMI skinny, just like, the real skinny cables, because, monitors. This is an HDMI to micro HDMI because ZV-E10, 2 of them. This is the other one. I got 2 ZV-E10s, so there's that. This is kind of like USB-C to DP, as in DisplayPort. And Mr. Rich, this is the best one right there. It is an HDMI to USB-C type cable, period, point blank, in the story. Nothing fancy. $17 at the local getting spot, going to be like $10 on Amazon. It is straight up just a cable. It doesn't require any special adaptation or whatever because the HDMI protocol is actually built into the USB-C/Thunderbolt spec. So, yeah, you could just get a cable. A straight up cable will worky. If you have to go and buy one from like Target, because time or whatever, Target and Best Buy will run you anywhere between say $25 and $40. Apple would be like $40, but if you got time and you have a local, ours is called Industrial Electronics, you can just buy all kind of cables and whatnot. Or because you live in Texas, hit up Monoprice, bro. Monoprice free delivery after you spend 10 bones, and it'll come to you like the next day. The other thing I picked up is this little HDMI to HDMI coupler. This is a female HDMI coupler because Miss Eileen, she needed to know which was which. Don't ask me why. She's like 21, but she had to ask us that question. And I'm teasing Miss Eileen. So I use this because I just built my DAC board Raspberry Pi, and the cables that are in my TV's already hung. So I didn't want to pull the TV off the wall to get new cable in. So I literally bought this $5 HDMI to HDMI coupler, and I connected this micro HDMI to it, and then boom, DAC board is living lusciously up on the wall up here. It's kind of dope, Star. And I was going to show that to David because one thing that helps me, David, I walk in, I see this DAC board, and the DAC board has a calendar. It tells me that I'm working. Here, I can show you by the website what it looks like on this 55-inch TV that's on the wall. But this is what I see when I hit my DAC board. I come in. I have it automatically pulling images from Unsplash. So it rotates these images every 2 minutes. I have a little script that grabs random images from Unsplash themed about coffee, whiskey, craftsmanship, some other tag words I put in, and that automatically just pumps up because, that's my swag right there. And then I have my schedule, what's coming on here. I only got the basic plan, so I need to add, I'm probably going to have to bump up plans to get more of my calendars because I actually use a lot of calendars. I was trying to consolidate all my calendars to one and just use tags. I'm still not there yet. I have a lot of calendar cleanup to do. That is my fall project, is getting my calendar game straight. But you see right here, I got a conference coming up next week. It's just all in here, right? Miss Diana and DocStream right here. Just kind of popping things up. So that's basically what's splashed on this wall. There's literally a 55-inch TV right above my head. I walk in and I see that, and it says, bam. It says, hey, he's ready to get some stuff done. What's up, brother? Welcome here from Saudi. All I can remember is assalamu alaikum, salaikum assalam. Let's go. Yes, thank you. Right. Thank you, Miss D. I'm glad it is working. Siphon. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say when we used to get gas out of cars. There you go. I'm pulling to Miss D. I'm way back here on these comments. Let me catch up. Everyday Tech, good to see you here, fam. Ha. I guessed it. Thank you, Todd. Good to see you here, brother. Tom Nook, if you buck. Hey, Bucha. Hey, good job this morning. Kim and I were out here like playing Serena and Venus doubles, swatting idiots out of Mrs. D's stream. It was crazy. Oh yeah, dude. Monoprice, before Amazon got Amazon Basics, Monoprice was the go-to spot to get anything cable-wise because they're really cheap. They're super cheap, but they're good stuff. Oh, I was like, what in the heck is Oradice? You messing with me, Jim? Yo, JD, what it does. Yes, JD, we're going to talk about that in just a second. Yes, and it is Amazeballs. All right. Oh, you know what? Let me NDI this real quick. See, this was I get for not having my ZV E10 properly set up, because I could do this much quicker. But let me go NDIs, HX capture, and then start the old broadcast. You guys, I'm going to just use any old regular camera. I don't got to get fancy. I'm going to just use the iPhone camera because it's just us. We just family out here. But you'll get an opportunity to see what I am speaking on. Okay. Let me come over here and then hit this scene and then hit this. Why are you sideways? That's odd. Okay, I'll go this way. Anyway, so that's it. That's the 55. That's the DAC board chilling right there on the top. And yeah, you see, that's how you get it done. Super simple. Super simple, super easy. There's the Big Daddy light over there. And then, I don't know if I showed y'all this before. There is, I made that. That's my spaceship that I made with my CNC action. Okay, now that everybody is dizzy and ready to throw up, I can turn that off. All right, let me get this guy out. Oi. I got the normal human size, not the size that Kali got. Kali bought the big one. And when she was trying to put it together, y'all, she about fell in because the ball is bigger than her. It was hilarious. All right, so this is the Forza light box for 60. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I got stuck. Rafi, I was trying not to nerd out about my TIE Fighter game, so I was just telling people it's about my spaceship. But yes, I am well versed in everything Star Wars. And strangely enough, I am friends with Rod Roddenberry, who is the son of the creator of Star Trek. But so we have this fight a lot. Okay, box. Don't you guys wish you could get paid like money for the amount of cardboard boxes we have to throw away? All right, so it comes in this little bag. I will attempt to be louder as I know I am pulled away from the mic. So I like it. It comes in the bag. It looks like the bag that my colleague at Screaming Sticks used to come in. So undouche the top. Lovely sound. Okay, that, my friends, is part one. This is the speed ring. Oh, what? Dang, Rafi, that's cool. Bill is the shat. Manual. You folks should read them. Bowen's mount speed ring. Save the do not eats. Don't throw these away. Get a Tupperware container and keep these, and I'll explain why. Two bags of do not eats. Curtain. Man, this bag just keeps stuff coming out of here. And then probably a reflective curtain because it seems a little thicker. Okay, that's what's in the bag. All right, so let me move all of these cables I dumped on the table out the way. Thank you, Rich. Paul is like, he got more things in his merry bag of tricks. So the primary difference between this Bowen's mount speed ring and the other speed ring is the Nanlite 60 has a small front fascia where the cob is, circuit on board, aka the LED. So this one is designed for if you have a light that already has a Bowen's receptor on it, it's easy. The 60 does come with a Bowen's receptor that you can put. If you don't want to do that, You don't have to change yours. You're not going to be interchanging kit. You can just use the built-in Nanlite speed ring, which is smaller. But if you're going to substitute it with the Bowens, you basically unscrew this big screw right here. You pull this small speed ring out. You're going to replace it with the Big Daddy speed ring, and then it'll end up looking something like this with the Bowens on the back instead of with the built-in Nanlite speed ring. Okay, I will revisit that once I pull my Nanlite out. Inside here is the main daddy. It's a lantern. The ever-impressive genie of the lamp. Okay, so in this lantern, you're going to open it loose. There is 4 sticks and a center pull. This is where we got Collie in trouble, was trying to connect the center pull because she about fell in. So each one of these is attached inside the bag like such. There's a little attachment guide. So basically what happens is you're gonna, once you put this in the ring, these little guys are gonna spread out and it's gonna create a ball. The goal on this one though is not to get them mixed up. Go ahead and connect this in here. Oi, oi, oi. It's a little bit hard to do. Okay, there we go. It's in there. Hey, Caleb. Okay, wait, let me do something real quick. Everyday tech. How quiet are the Nan lights? I have the super cheap, but the fan is the loudest thing in my office. Funny you should ask that question. I'm gonna come back and answer that in just a second. I'm gonna set up this lantern for the Nan light. It's like a blimp. Oh, I see. We're not kids, so that's what we stuck with. That's funny. The new Lost in Space was actually pretty good, now that you mentioned that. Okay, so let me pull out my actual Nan light because then it'll make sense. That was exactly what I was going to say. So Michael has told you the answer to why I keep the do not eats. All right, here, let me show you the reason why this one is so good, everyday tech. Nanlite actually has a fan on, fan off setting, but one of the things you get when you climb up the ranks between the different brands is you'll get quieter fans, because although fans as a component part are pretty cheap, when you're buying them in the, 100,000s to build a product, you can save a lot of money by cutting down to the fans. So like say the fans are $4 a piece and this other company is selling you fans for $12 a piece, but the $12 fans are quiet, the $4 fans are a little bit more noisy or a lot of bit more noisy, but you want to keep the price down. That's what they do. That's how you get the Neewer a little bit cheaper than the Nanlite, and how the Nanlite's a little bit cheaper than the Aperture. It's small little changes like that. So that's why people who don't really know product manufacturing or even understand it, but then they just go because somebody else done told them to buy something based on price, that's how you get effed. So I'm sorry, I don't really buy based on price. I look for quality, and it's not that the Neewer light is bad. It is an amazing light if you can stomach the noise. If you need a quieter one, you need to step up to something like Nanlite or like even Aperture, because it's sort of like this. Any average 4-door sedan is a dope average 4-door sedan. Step up to the 40,000 range, you get comfortable seats, and when you shut the door, it goes da-gunk. When you shut, like that Camry that I rented last week, when I shut the door, the whole car shake. Because what you get on a higher priced car, besides, oh, that car is expensive, is thicker weather sealing, a little bit quieter, no road noise, better stereo, lumbar support, all this. It's just like that. It's small creature features, but if you use your stuff on a daily basis, say from a professional level, you want those creature features. You want that extra bit of silence. So there it goes. So yes, Neros are dope, but you are not going to get the quiet fans. You don't know it right now, but the 200 watt that's over here, that fan is on full blast and you can't hear a damn thing. Why? Good mic, good light. So anyway, this is what it looks like with the standard speed ring. And then if you press this off and rotate it and then put this baby on, this is the Bowens mount adapter. Oh, come here, girl. Now with the Bowens mount adapter on there, then you would use this Big Daddy to mount to your item. So that's the difference between the Bowens mount speed ring and the regular little bitty ring. For right now, because the little bitty one is on there, that's what we're going to put on there. So you're going to take this guy. And you're going to grab the loose version of this. And you're going to connect it. Hey, John Ryan, I appreciate that. And thank you, Tana. Good to see you here. I appreciate that, too. You're going to take this, and there's the stars, right? You're going to put it in the star like such. Go to the opposite one next. And this is where we're about to get messy. It might be hard to do this sitting down. Okay. So now you're starting to get a little idea of what's popping. You might need to undo the Velcros first so you don't cause a problem. You're going to put the next one in. You're going to pull it tight. Since my boy JFK is here, he knows about the next one. It's a Jamaican thing. And then you're going to take this last one, stay down here. And then you're going to put the last one in. Boom. Then you're going to pull the little fabrics, get it all together, and then we're good. This guy might need to go through twice, which is cool. Makes sense. Because the way it works is you're pulling this guy through here, and then as you do this, it's going to make the ball spread out like that, and you end up with basically a lantern. So that's how you set this up, and then you put it on your light. I would have to plug in my light just to show you, but let me get this set up real quick. Let me check the comments before I do that. So why does one need a lantern as opposed to a standard softbox? Lantern can just give you better light, man. Boom. Hey, dang. Oh, you just had the regular flu, not COVID. All right, Tanner. Well, number one, glad you're feeling better. And you know what? We was in the Ecamm studio putting in work. So I was probably not even around that much at the time anyway. Okay. So, doo-doo-doo. All right, let me get in here real quick. Bam. Tanner got that. Newer lights. Thank you, Mr. Music Man. Music, cars, tech, and vlog. Oh, bruh. Thank you. I appreciate it. You got about the same bad habits I got, I see, with the music, the cars, the tech, and the vlogs. So you're semi-broke too then. Because, yes, Exactly. Alexis is a Camry with better weather seals, better doors, better soundproofing, leather seats, that last little bit of creature feature. And it does make a difference. Once you go there, you understand the difference. I used to, I get it. There was a point where I say I would never buy a luxury car. And then I didn't drive for like a year because I went to school in Japan. When I came back, I had all the money saved up. So then I bought it. And now I would never not drive a luxury car just because, even though there's probably better things to spend money on. Listen, folks, don't get it twisted. Nothing is wrong with Newer. Newer is dope. You just need to know that the differences are things that you'll have to account for later. So just know that. Yeah. You know what? Actually, not a bad idea because you have the skills. Maybe you can open it and change the fan. You just want to get a fan, a bearing fan and not a bushing fan. That's the difference between the noise, right? Think about this. If you ever built PCs, you get the standard issue, like 120 millimeter fan. They're loud. And you buy, oh my God, I can't remember the brand, but they're higher end, better quality blades. The blades are sanded and they have ball bearings instead of bushings. You can't even hear those fans. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boom, boom. Mr. Sammy, good to see you here. Yeah, you got to pull it, but I got to connect the I got to connect the circles in the bottom, which we remember. Barbie Dream Tent. Oh my goodness, that's funny. See, Callie, at least this one is small enough to do it. You guys, I wish I had it. Actually, I have the video, but they're in our private group. The box that Callie bought is like huge. I can't even get my arms around it. And so she's 5 feet nothing. She's inside the light. She barely got her whole body inside this dome trying to connect this little hook, which I'm about to connect in a second. I just didn't want to have it pop me in the face while I'm doing it. Hey, Laura, good to see you here. I appreciate you. Yes, and that's the other thing. Lanterns do make you look pretty. What it does is it just creates a different type of soft look, right? Yeah, Felicia, that is a good question. I will get into that. There you go. NMB, that's what I was thinking of. I actually have them in my server. Okay, thank you, Coffee Talking Tech, for saving my Okole on that one. Okay, so Miss Felicia, if you remember last week in the studio building Ecamm, I put a 48-inch softbox onto a Nanlite 60, which is only this, because this is hard for people to wrap their head around. But the reason why things like this flat panel right here or the Danzen flat panel, if your light source is here and your soft is here, it is not as soft as you think. When you can pull the light away from the soft, y'all got me thinking out here. What's going on? All right, come here, Big Daddy. This, my friends, is a bright as all heck light. Do not look in there, Doc. Is the battery charged? Oh, man, the battery's dead. So that trick's not going to work. Dang it. Where's the little baby guy then? Hold on. I got one of these around here that's already charged up. My heart's a stereo. Into my stereo. Oh, 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 oh. Into my stereo. Sing as well. I don't know where I did with it. So we're going to have to try to explain this. When the light comes out of the light source and it's super tight to where it is, it's considered harsh, right? So like that, as you see that harsh circle right there on my hand. As you back up, it gets softer and you don't see the beam concentrate. You see what I mean? So that's a harsh light. It gets softer as you back up. When you put your diffusion right on the front of it, it makes things softer, but it's not really, really soft. And that's because the diffuser is so close to the light, a lot of that initial fall off will pass right through your diffuser. So what a softbox is doing is by putting the diffuser so far away from the actual source of light, it softens everything around it and you get a good glow. It's why in living rooms, you normally see gigantic lampshades, and in bedrooms and desk or task lights, you see smaller lampshades because they're trying to concentrate the light fall off into a single spot. So you want as big a source as possible to get the softest light. No matter what it is, the bigger the light source, the softer the light. So when you see a car commercial, that softbox is the size of this room, and it has like 6 to 8 big lights in it, and they sit about 1.5 to 2 feet away from the scrim, which is the white fabric. They hold it up in the air with cranes and some trussing, and they drive the car in, and the car is lit from all over, and you don't see any light source on the vehicle while the vehicle is in the commercial. That's why. I hope that made sense. Here, no, it's not square. Let me fix it. Let me fix that real quick so you can see. Yes. Those frosted panels are still kind of harsh, and that's what I mean by the Elgato Key Light Air. They're dope, but they're still harsh in comparison to a softbox. And I'm going to show you the difference between the lantern as soon as I get this done. That's the whole point of doing this. Okay, so what I need to do is grab this hook from inside here. Okay, so here's what's happening. In the bottom of here, it might be super hard to see this on camera. There's these 2 wires, right? And they go through this eye at the bottom. So what you want to do, and try not to hit yourself in the face, is you want to squeeze this down. Move, Mike. All right, so I'm going to squeeze this on my chest and hook this light right here. I'll take this opposite one, squeeze it down, and hook it right here. So now they are holding the box in shape. And then I'll put the fabric back how it goes. Normally this is a 2-minute process, not while you're live streaming. There we go. As soon as you get it, it snaps into place. Then you're just going to Velcro these bad boys shut. Make sure you seal the Velcro because light will leak out of there. And if you make one too tight and one too loose, you will find yourself loosening it and retightening it. It's okay. It's common until you get the hang of it. And each box is different, so Ba-jang! Now you have a ball. Okay. We're going to connect it to the NAND light. Grab it by a rib. How much for just one rib? Line up the... Get an angle, Doc. See those little 3 marks right there? Line those up with these guys, and it's easier if you press the button. Of course, I say that, and my fingers ain't doing what I wanted to do. There we go. Now it's on there. So let me show you what kind of light comes out of this. Once you put it on here, you have no place to put it. I'm going to put the handle on just to make my job easier. Thank you, Ms. D. Almost done, gang. Let me plug this bad boy in, and then you'll see. Oi! We go drop all the cord all over the place. Drop it around the massive. Coffee Talking Tech also got it. How much for just one reel? How much for one reel? Okay, here we go. Let's plug this baby in. So I just, sorry, Felicia, I dropped it just now. Here we go. Boom. Why you going to twist yourself up, boy? All right, so see that right there, gang? That's gorgeous. So what this is going to, this sucker is big and I'm short. What this is going to allow me to do is have this up here, and of course it's got to be recalibrated because that's on, but I'm gonna have it up here, nothing in the glasses at all, because these are just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And then so right now it's throwing too much light that way. Right? So let me show you what they did to fix that problem. Remember in the bag, it came with these. So Miss Felicia, you'll see how this is so much softer than my fill light that was over there. Now I got it way too bright for what I'm using it for, but you can put this here skirt on it and then make the light only go whichever direction you want. Because I don't want it to hit my back wall, especially because this wall is still blue and this wall is white. You're going to be sending cast your way, and you don't necessarily want that. Hey, focus over here, camera. So this skirt is one, and then this is probably the black curtain, which just shut it down and make the light only go one way. No bounce back needed. You can get a little bit more control. Like maybe you want the fall to come straight down. Oh no, so it's silver, but they have Velcros on either side. So let me show you how to do this. First of all, we're gonna start by turning this bad boy down. This the Nanlite Forza 60. Yes, I didn't get the B versions because I never use that kind of warm light. I do that with the camera. Turning it down so it's not so bright. I want this on channel 2 because just how I got my remote. Here's the fan. And then fan off. Okay, so I don't think the fan was probably that loud. But you'll see there's a Velcro strip right here. What that Velcro strip allows me to do is control all but one side. I'm gonna leave one side open. It's stuck to my Rocketbook rag. So I can take this side, leave it open, and then now it's only going to throw the light the one direction I need it to throw light. Here, let me stand up. Okay, don't fall down. Okay, glasses back on so I can see. Oi, 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 oi. I'm gonna disconnect this right now because I'm gonna mess around and break something. This handle on this is really cool because you can make it battery operated. Then, to take it apart, again, press the button, twirl it out the lamp, put the light on the table, 86 the curtain. Again, Carly, it's going to be like, probably 2 minutes worth of work if you weren't showing people how to do it. Anyway, to get it out, loosen this and this. And then the first thing you're going to probably want to do is take one of these out, do them in opposites. If you know you're going to use the same ring all the time, just leave it connected in the middle. And put it in the bag just like that, with the donut still in there. That way it'll fold like that and it'll fit right in the little bag, and then you're good to go. You don't have to get crazy with it. So that is the 60 lantern that is exactly made for the Nanlite 60D. Yeah, Tom, it's exactly like putting together a tent. Hold on, I need my other light because now we can't see. Come here, little cable. Come here, little cable. But Okay, yes, gang, y'all had me sweating, but I wanted you to see. First of all, this dome is not very expensive. But to Pastor Felicia's point, like why, honestly, lanterns would look better than most domes anyway, just because of the way they do light, especially if you want light that also shows on your desk. The reason why I wanted this is because when I replace this light with that, and I keep this lantern pretty dim, I can turn this back a little bit. I can get more even tonality on my face, but it will also light up my desk. So when I have the overhead shots, I'll be able to show you guys product. Like I could walk you through the menu system in this guy as I'm doing stuff with my overhead shot, and it'll look good. If you notice on Tom's rig, he has the glide gear like truss, whereas two things right here, there's a truss bar across the top. So you can just put your overhead camera, your lights and stuff up there. But direct top lighting will cause a lot of shadows when you're trying to show something on your desk. Also, this little panel, because of what it is, it just harshes out my melon with my glasses and I don't like it. Bad enough this monitor does that. So what I'm attempting to do with going with the globe is put myself in a better situation with lighting. Because again, if you follow me and you follow my channel and you hear what I try to tell you guys, it's not about controlling light, it's about controlling shadows. So let's dig deeper into some of these shapes and what these shapes are for. Okay, this is sort of what Kali got. No, this is what I got. Nope, this is the 80. So this is the 80. I got the 60, slightly smaller. Kali got the monster, right? And it's dope, but it is what it is. I don't work for the streaming company and it looks flawless over here. So refresh your browser, check your internet. Everything is everything. So far, no noise on the stream health. Uh-oh, never mind. It says it's not happy, but it always says that when I stream in 4K, but yet it looks normal. So who knows? It's from looking at what I'm looking at right now, it's keeping up. So just ignore it. Anyway. Yes. So you are trying to control the shadows. So if you're space conscious, like Felicia, right? You don't have a lot of space in her room. Plus her room is kind of nice and you don't want to, her room is really pretty. You don't want to kill it with a bunch of ridiculous lights. Something like this will be fine. You're going to just get a flat octagonal box. I personally don't like this type of lighting because round lighting is more normal because the sun is round. That's just me, but this will work if you don't have a lot of space, right? Same thing with lanterns. Lanterns work really good if you don't have a ton of space, right? So this is, I believe, what Kali got, this monster guy. Is pretty big, but super easy to set up. This one doesn't really come with the curtains and that. Now, if you have a Neewer or a Godox or some other light, Bowen's mount is Bowen's mount. That's the reason why we all use Bowen's mount. This is what I put up in the studio last week, and it is a monster. This one over here is, no, mine's still smaller than that. I'll show you. These are the flatties, right? So it's round, but it's not big. And these are made for like panel lights. So if you have panel lights, you can still get a shallow, round softbox. And it's trippy, right? You notice even for panel lights, they make flat shaped softboxes and try to make them round because, again, rounder. Yeah, so you got the 120. That's what I was talking about. Miss Felicia, I am a Virgo, and we do not leave well enough alone. We constantly strive for perfection. It's built in. It's what we do. But thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so this is what I got right here. And this is basically how I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it as a side fill light hanging from above. That's the 80. Where's the 60? This is the one I got. I got the 60. Holy crap, that sucker's on sale. Good deal. Look at that. That sucker's on sale, gang. Good deal. Look at that. Sail. Always love a good sail. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up exactly like this. Sort of what you saw me build in class just now. I'm going to put it on the floor right over there. All the curtain closed except for one side facing towards me. It will side fill my light and it will illuminate my desk so that as I do overhead shots and things like that, you'll be able to see. But it'll also, at the height I'm going to be able to put it, I'm not going to have glare in my glasses. So right now, I'm going to attempt to hang it from the ceiling. If I can't get it low enough from hanging from the ceiling, then I'm going to buy a turtle-based C-stand like the one seen in the picture right here. So this is how I'm going to modify my lights. And then that's it. So when you're looking at softboxes, the main thing, check to make sure your light is Bowens mount compatible, and know that you can buy any, why the heck did you go back so far? Know that you can get any brand kit as long as it's Bowens mount compatible. If you have bigger space, you might need a bigger dome. These are your standard style soft boxes. And now another good question. If you remember when I was showing you behind the scenes, I have an eggshell on my big dome. And the reason why I have an eggshell on the dome is that it makes it so that the light comes straight down and not spread backwards to the back of the room. Because for my shot, I like the back of my room more dark, right? Because it adds depth and ambiance. If you want to do yours like Tom, where the whole room is evenly lit, his thing is definitely about controlling shadows. Because if Tom, all he did was just had lights in the ceiling on full blast, he can get the same amount of luminance in that room, the same amount of brightness, but he'd have really harsh face shadows. And then with that hair thing, with the little Bob's Big Boy, it would just do all kind of weird stuff. So what he did is very smart. You light yourself first, and then he filled this room with light to give it that bright look. So you can easily move between bright look and dark look, but you want to have yourself lit properly. I do have myself lit properly with this, but my desk is too dark for me to be able to show things nicely as I'm showing products and moving into Amazon Live. All right. Sorry, Felicia. I gotta get my brain back after Tom just killed me. Yo, I will tell you one thing, Thomas. After messing with those 60s, those Nanlite Pablo Tube 60s last week in the Ecamm studio, I am definitely going to get a couple of those for the back too. All right, Miss Felicia, I am typing in your light number, GVM 100D. Oh, GVM 100D is basically similar, but wait, this is a flat panel. Wait, this one? Hold on, Miss Felicia. Let's get over here. Everybody stop messing with the chat until I get Miss Felicia straight. You talking about this guy right here? Is this what you got? Because this is basically like the Nanlite. GVM stands for Great Video Maker. I'm assuming this is what you got. What did Kombucha say? Uh-oh. I don't know what Kombucha said. Okay, this is a good point. I noticed with the lantern is that they make the light fall off of you in a flattering way, so the light and shadow work together and create more distinguishable dimension. And you're correct about that. The reason why you're correct about that, Kali, is the lantern is pretending to be the sun. That's exactly right, because it's round, light comes from tangential angles, not really at a direct angle. When you bring light in from tangential angles, it can be softer and fall off, and you don't have where it, like I was showing on my hand, where it lands on your hand and sticks, right? So yes, that is correct. Okay, I'm checking to see if this, yes, more distinguishable dimensions without the harshness. That is correct. Miss Felicia, I'm trying to find out if this is the light that you're talking about, because if so, I think it'll work. I just don't see where the Bowens mount goes. Oh, no, it has Bowens mount right here. See this little guy? So yes, this is basically the same. You can just throw a lantern on there and call it good, if this is the one you're speaking of, because that's the only one that comes up to me as GVM 100. The difference between the D and the B will be bicolor or daylight, and I'm assuming that's it. So all of these guys that you guys see, this newer, like the Sokani, look at this Sokani real quick. I'm going to show you some things. See this Sokani real quick? And then I was going to show you the Amazon is not a real NAND light dealer, so if you're going to buy NAND lights, go to B&H. See that? That's basically the same, right? These are the higher end, but see that? That's basically the same as that Solkani. And then if you back this up and you go, same. Like if you look at them closely, you can tell these are the same. Also, the reason why I switched to NAND light is because Aperture was always out of stock. And after Tom showed off the Forza, I was like, I can trust this. And then after Tom, I was like, Tom's my boy, but let me ask Gerald. And Gerald was dum. These NAND lights are crazy. And that was it. So I was like, it's a wrap. They're basically identical twins, same like layout, same setup, same everything, probably manufactured in the same dang space. So I was like, I'm getting these. The only primary difference, these guys have a radio in them for remote, and NAND light skip that, probably to bring the price down. So they're all the same. Godox, GVM, NAND light, Sokani, all of these things are the same. Oh, wait, Miss Felicia, you still didn't tell me if that's the light you was talking about. The Godox UL60 is, again, they took basically the NAND light and put it in a round body and took out the fan. So, okay, this is what I'm going to try to say. The cob is probably the same. Did nobody say that? This is what Keith got everybody getting. So looking at the shape of this, again, it's probably the same, right? They put it in a round box, and the reason why they put it in a round box is because this don't have no fan, so it just got like a lot of holes in it so that it can breathe. You know what I mean? But the cob and the circuitry and stuff are probably identical. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to say they're completely identical. So, again, the advantage of going with the NAND light is like going from your standard Toyota up to the Lexus. They went and just added some creature comforts and some things to make it slightly better. And as far as light quality goes, I don't think there'll be a major difference, but I will also tell you this. Okay, I kind of talked with Tom a little bit yesterday. When you go into manufacturing in China, and I've been in these meetings, you sit down on the table, you present what you want to build. And they say, do you want to make A, AA, or AAA? And what they mean by that is quality. So you take the Godox and the newer, the GVM, those will be A. Your NAND light will be like AA, in your Aperture, your Westcott, and things like that. Those would be the AAA. The form and function is the same. The lights may even be the same. When they get all of the cobs in, that's the circuit on board, that's this yellow thing in the middle. That's where your light comes from. They might run the cobs in a lab against this test machine. All the cobs that come out, 95 CRI, how perfect is the light? Those will become like UL60s. All the lights that can do a consistent 97 to 98, those will become Forzas. And the ones that can do like 98 to 99, those will become like the Aperture. I think Aperture is still a AA. I mean, there's probably something higher than that. So what they do is they're testing for like perfection, and the ones that are perfection will go to the higher end of vendors because, again, instead of buying a cob at $10 a piece, these guys are paying $12 a piece for the cob. So that's more than likely what happens. For what we're doing, your light quality is going to be the same. If you don't want to spend a lot of time editing photos and editing and white balancing and things like that, get a pure light. Anything 97 CRI or better will be better. So that's it. Yeah, same. That's the other thing. I like my Stella. My Stella was on pretty much every day for a year and a half and didn't even blink. There you go, Robert. You made it. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, see, the 100X is what I started to buy. I had it on back order since last October, and it never came. Like, I was just like, you know what? Screw this. So after Tom busted out that Forza, and then Gerald backed it up, not that I didn't trust you, Tom. It's just, you know, Gerald's my dude. So he's purple. So, yeah, I was like, never mind. I'm just getting that. And I'm telling you, if you guys want best bang for the buck right now, Nanlite can't be touched. I think even Aperture is slightly overrated just due to the fact of their popularity. They can afford to charge more, but they're not bringing anything better to the table that I feel. Their bag is not even as good as this. So I think right now, and I'm pretty sure Buck Nasty Fuller will back me up, Nanlite is absolutely the truth and the way to go, and I would just do that. You know, you don't really need bicolor. If I need bicolor, I could put a filter. I could put a CTO filter, quarter stop or 8-stop CTO filter, and cover the same thing. I personally wouldn't invest the extra in the bicolor. Also, bicolors are not as bright. This is the Forza 200, Tom. Hold on. Yep, that big one is the Forza FS200. So that is good. The one thing about the Forza FS200, it does have a fan, but if your team SM7B, doesn't matter because you can't hear it. Your team SM7B, you don't got to worry about the noise. That noise is none of your business. So you can get that. If the fan is there, your light will last longer because the cob is staying cooler. Oh, I keep saying it. Cob means circuit on board. That's all it means. So yes, if you do have a fan like this one here, it's literally on full blast, but you can't hear it here because the SM7B rejects that noise. It's worth leaving the fan on because your light will last longer because it stays cooler, just with all circuitry. They're identical twins. It's not even that they're in the same category. They're literally identical twins. I can almost put money on it. Let's see. Here, let's show you, Miss Callie. I'm not trying to be a troublemaker, but let's just tell the truth. Look at this light right here. That is exactly the same as the other one. I mean, they don't show the body too much because they're trying to not let you know that they are identical twins, but they are. So, where'd the other one go? Back up. Yeah, they're the same. Let's see, what is the lumens rating on this guy? They don't even talk. See, I get scared when they don't talk about the lumens ratings too. But look, even Amazon tells you, check this one out while you're looking at this one. Like, they're pretty much the same. No lumens. Why am I just blind? Or they just don't talk about it? Nope. No talky about it. Hey, Carly, I will tell you this though. Oh, whoa. Don't spin the wheel and leave it go. I will tell you this though. Here's an opportunity for every person that listened to Pastor Keith and bought a Godox UL60. I want you to pay extremely close attention to this. Scroll down, get down to the bottom of the page, and we are here. Oh, never mind. There it is. There's a couple. I didn't see those at first. You want to get a video over here that speaks about it. But this is about something different. Actually, this is the only one that's really about this product. So you can replace this dude's video with your video talking about how good a UL60 is for a yoga studio, and then you'll be in the money because everybody that buys one. That's why I wish Amazon was a better nanlight dealer, but they're kind of janky on nanlights. So there's that. What's happening, Mr. Sundella Consulting? Good to see you here. Thank you, man. If you guys didn't get a chance to see Tom's video today that he released, please watch it. And Tom, I want to give you credit for trend jacking like nobody's business. That was one of the most elegant demonstrations of what true trend jacking is. I'm not going to explain it any further, people. Go to the Buck Nasty channel and look it up yourself. It's at Tom Buck. Don't type Buck Nasty. You might get something altogether different. Go there and look, and you'll see. There are no settings. Comments just work. If they don't, please contact support so that we can trace that for you. Because, yeah, there is no settings. They just work. I would stay away from GVN because app doesn't work. It works for me. It stays on the C-stand. Yeah, that's true. I really do like the... Is there a way to test the quality? It's listed on the product. Yeah, there is a way to test. You can use a light meter and some other tests, but it's listed on the product. Man, for the difference between what you're going to buy a nan light for and what you're going to buy anything else for, it's like 20 to 30 bucks. Just get nan lights. Just trust me. I can't tell you. And Tom, don't listen to me. Listen to Tom. He's handsomer and he has the hair that I don't have. Listen to him. He'll just tell you. Yes, that's true. That's true. When you disable the fan, it does make the light dimmer. I forgot to mention that. But no, the fans won't get picked up by the mic if you got a boom. Circuit on board. It's actually it's called Cobb in the industry, so I didn't make that one up. You didn't hear it on the MV7 either, because you watched all of Leap and you ain't hear no fan coming out of the light, and it was on the entire time. So you've seen it. Oh, that's right. You got to lure it now. Same thing. It's still going to reject that. Yeah, that guy's channel is awesome. I really, really love his channel. Yeah, because the reason why they're going to get those good reviews, Kevin, is I swear to you, at that end, they're all the same. That's what I was trying to find. Kim, thank you for reminding me. The nice photo is the inexpensive soft boxes if you want decent, inexpensive soft boxes. That's what I was trying to remember. Here we go. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. The 27-inch nice photo soft box comes with grid and everything. Man, nobody want no gift card. What the heck did you just press? I said this. There. So it comes with the same bow and speed ring with the spiders. It has the pull in each rod and snap it, just like my Nanlite one. You just pop them together exactly like my Nanlite one. And I like that it came with the grid. The grid is a game changer. I also like that it has 2 levels of diffusion. if you need to like double up, same like the Nanlite and the 27-inch dome. Mine over here is a 27-inch dome. No, that's not. What is that? Me forgot. No. Where's my tip? Where you going to put the tip? I think that was a 36, but anyway, super nice dome for the price, and it's $109. So that is it. Kim Booch, thanks for explaining to these Kim folks what it is. I will put this in here. Boink. And then put this in here, and I'll put it in the chat. And again, as long as it's Bowens mount, people, it'll work with everything. Everything and everything. So very good, Kim. I appreciate you because that's what I was trying to remember. Oh, the 120. Boom. Yeah, that softbox like that, I wouldn't mind getting from Amazon. And I need to confer with Nanlite people directly. Like, if they're trying to get official, not all the sellers on Amazon are bad, but you just don't want to be in a situation where they won't honor the warranty. So I will try to get a hold of them and see if they will honor warranties for things bought from Amazon. Rode will not. Rode will be like, no, don't buy it from Amazon. Tom, let's be clear. Oh God, that is too much. That is too much. Yeah, the MV7, okay, after a week with it, the MV7 with the app properly set up is dope. Period, point blank, in the story. It is a fantastic mic. You got to install the app though. Cool thing, once you install the app and you adjust the settings correctly and you get it to your mic sounds nice check 1, you can close the app. You never have to start it again. Those settings are pushed to the chip in the mic. But a lot of people get it, open it, stick it on the thing, and then be like, it doesn't sound that well because you didn't use the app. Download the app, get your game right, and then call it a day. Austrian Audio OC18. What in the hang is that, Margo? Let's check it out. AUSTRIN AUDIO OC18. Oh, dang. That is cool. Do you know what they're trying to do? They're trying to get that C14 look. Dang. Yeah, it looks just like a C14. So, if it's made in Vienna, that's another good sign. Dang. Let's see what else they got. I have never heard of these at all, but it looks exactly like a C14, so it must be pretty good. We should not show this to Tom because you know it will end up on the show. Yeah, this looks gorgeous. I like that float in the middle of the square box condenser. I call these lollipop mics. Bam. Looks pretty dope. So that's the 414. It looks similar to the 414, but at a cheaper price. And then let me show you the 214. So yeah, it looks like they're coming in with the 214 size style. These are incredible, like absolutely incredible. So it looks like what you showed me, the Austria OC18 is a higher end version of the C214, probably closer to the 414. So yeah, it looks like a good look. Now, that's cool. You guys are funny. Yes, Kim's lighting does look awesome, by the way. And your Kali, man, your light game is on all kind of dopeness at the moment because of that work that we put in class that day. Everybody was like, oh, I don't know, like this is like a big light and blah, blah, blah. But trust me, gang, once you get to big light source and you get your big light source looking good, it can't be touched. I'm telling you, look at this studio, fam. Look at this studio. The only thing left is we need a light over in the plant that you can't see because my head's blocking. We need a tiny little light kiss coming out of the bowl, and we're done. Look at it. That's just fabulous. I'm sorry, gang. That's fabulous. We spent a lot of time working on this, but it's clear. You can see the definition in her face. There's no awkward shadows coming out of anywhere. The glow behind the mat basket is dope. And how the glow kisses on the obelisk adds a little bit of depth. The fill light is behind this plant over here, which you can't really see. And yeah, this is everything and some more of that. So this is the Nanlite 120 gigantic, bigger than Kali dome with the Godox UL60 inside of it. And it is purty. Just want to say. Makes a coach proud. Yo, what it do, Mel? Bam. Just in time. How you doing? Yeah, once you set it up, Kills, you can get rid of the app. Now, I wouldn't delete it because you want to be able to make changes, but you can close the app and the changes have been added to the mic. If you disconnect the mic and go someplace else, those changes are in the mic. So squared away. Uh-oh. She's gonna have to go to her and Tavo to be in microphone anonymous. So yes. I have no more mic money. Bought too many old cameras. Right? Boom. FJ Cruiser, man. You know what? It could be. Let me check because I can just tell by their faces. Those were the guys that created Neat for a second, right? And then Neat got bought. It's like they literally build mic companies to get them sold. Because the original Blue engineers went to go start Neat. And then, like the King Bee that I got back there. And Tom has the bitty one. But that's the monster guy back there. This thing weighs a ton. But if you want to check out the King Bee, Tom, I'll mail it to you. But the thing is heavy AF. But it should fit in a flat rate ship box, if that makes any sense. All right, let's see. Can you, there we go. Oh, they don't show anybody's faces, so I can't tell if that's them. But it sounds logical, Luis. Because I know after they sold Neat, they went and did something else. So it's quite the possibility. It doesn't say. 300 years of combined experience, though. So there's that. All right. Oh, nice. Nice. That is dope. Thank you, Mr. Tony. Tony, you was in that class, right? If not, it's in the replays in the Drop Squad if you want to go and see it. Gretchen, you was in that class, I know. So, yeah, that was really, really dope. Thank you, Marga. I appreciate you. You're super awesome. Right? We spent some time doing things, and Joel and I were like moving things around and trying to figure out what to do with the plants, and It was funny. It was cute. Carly was keeping up, and everybody in the class was just gang. So we did that as an entire class. It was 34 light engineers and Carly. So, yeah, it will sing the shipping ship. Oh, there is. Oh, well, you know what? I will send it to you just so you can do a comparison. There, boom. Ooh. Thank you, Tony. That was absolutely fun. I really got a kick out of that class. Maybe no, because I gotta climb behind the computer. I was gonna say maybe I'll set up the lantern in class, but I gotta climb behind the desk to do that. And you guys do not want to see my fat butt climbing all over the desk trying to get things done. All right, before we bounce out of here, let me run one last thing by you guys today. Thank you, A, for sticking through for the lights and the modification ideas. There is a lot you can do with light modification, depending on your space, right? If you don't really have any room to get crazy, you can do something seriously like book lighting, which I believe Kevin talked about earlier. You can literally just take the light, blow it at the wall full blast, and let it come back to you softly, right? And matter of fact, if anybody that's in class, if you look at Fabiana's light, that's how we have her light set up. We have her light right now blasting at the wall and bouncing back, and her lighting looks pretty good. And like Carly, she has those gigantic plants. Felicia, the one thing I would tell you to add to your order before you press go, and if you want to do us a solid, because you're going to go to B&H, go to Tom's page and start your B&H journey from any one of Tom's videos, so at least somebody in our family can get the affiliate juice, because B&H won't let me be a member yet. A-holes. Let me show you one last thing you need to get from Newer before you pull the trigger, and it will make your life easier. And that is under accessories. Come down here, and you want to get scrolly. Where does it be? Where does it be? It's the remote. Why I mean I can find that we. It's only going to be like $7 to $12 depending on where. All right, there we go. I caught mine on sale, but it's normally $13. You don't want the skinny one. You want the flat one. This is old. This is the new one. And if you can find them, because it'd be like anywhere between $7 and $12, this will control all your lights with a couple of button presses. So I suggest if you can find one, get one. The name is, boom, boom, boom. I will paste it in the chat. Just go ahead and add that to your little list, and hopefully you can find it, because that will make your life better. Okay. So, question, besides Carly like making us, bruh, when she was trying to connect the two things into the dome so it stays round and her whole body is inside the light, just that's gold. That is like rigging gold, because it shows you how huge that bulb is and how tiny Carly is while she was in the light. She's like, I'm doing yoga from inside the lamp. She was like a genie. Anyway, I want to run past you guys. Who's getting new phone? I'm just curious who's getting new phone. Laura, I did not. I was waiting for this class that I was doing, and the class got postponed until January, so I doubt I'll wait that long now. So, yeah. Expected to see 2 feet sticking out of the top. That's kind of funny, though. Yes. Okay, there you go. I was just curious, because I'm going to probably do some transferring and stuff, and I wanted to see if anybody needed to see that. Ooh, okay, Heather's coming on in 30 minutes, which means I got just enough time to eat and go harass Heather. So we'll see you guys on Saturday. If you haven't done so already and you're curious about these classes where Kali climbs inside of lights to set them up, you can find out more information here. La la. If you jump over to the Buy Me a Coffee page, you can come to class and hang out with us. It is a royal hoot. We have ourselves an absolute blast, and we learn a lot, and we build studios, and we do all kind of crazy stuff. What do you mean, Heather who? Heather Ramirez. The only one Heather. Nobody else gets one name Heather. It's just Heather, or HR to me. Anyway, I'd never call her Heather. It's just HR. So is what it is. So yes, guys, make sure if you haven't done so already, get yourself ready. Go over to Heather Stream. She's coming on in approximately 25 minutes. Ooh, I take it back. In 18 minutes. Let me give you the link ski so you can go and check it out. This is her. She'll be up soon. So bam. Let's see. I saw another question. Yes. Hey Donna, good to see you here. Yes, I can't wait until Friday. Friday, I'm gonna be like losing it. So there's that. Anyway, I'll see you guys on Saturday. We will have another cool stream, and then we got guests coming back. So just getting back in the swing of things. Ooh, I left this light on the entire time. Not a good idea. Anyway, gang, I appreciate you guys. Let's fire off some theme music. Don't mess with the theme music, Mr. Doc. Uh-oh. Why do I always do this to myself? And no, I decided why I didn't put it on the Roadcaster. It was weird, but there was a reason for it, so that's why.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine.
See you guys. Aloha. Pasta
It
lasagna.
never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. Yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life in its complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is city I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. Oh, you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ike's place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoney, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine.